Hey guys, Lassiker here, and I am back after a month-long hiatus. Trust me, it's not easy when the rug gets pulled out from under you. I will just leave it at that. But today I am here at Apex Detail Studio, who has graciously let me intrude during their lunch break so that I can see the new 992.2 facelift Carrera. It is looking stunning. It's just spectacular the way they finished it with the paint protection film. So yeah, I got my mountain man style on, but before I begin, I want to say hallelujah to my 30 loyal fans. Let's begin with this beast, the Porsche 992.2 911, which comes with a hybrid that is, of course, gonna upset a lot of purists, but I can't say much about the purity of the Porsche driving experience, given that I have never driven a single one in my entire life. Although, from what I have read in Top Gear magazine, I'm gonna paraphrase a lot here, but they kind of compared the handling of the 911 GTS to an all-wheel drive mid-engined car, which is kind of antithetical to what Porsche usually delivers in terms of the driving experience. My guess is they were probably trying to cater to the need money for Porsche crowd, and they know for sure that those guys can't get behind the wheel of a 930 because they're gonna spin out in the first corner because of snap oversteer. Yeah, kind of lost my train of thought there. Just getting over an illness. But the most important part is that the engine is in the rear, so it's kind of strange that the vehicle would behave like a mid-engine car in the first place. But here we go. This is the world we're living in. This is 2024, and of course you have the battery pack in the front, if I'm not mistaken, for the hybrid. It's a battery pack. So this is a plug-in. This is a plug-in hybrid, and of course you have the battery pack up front, which kind of, if I'm not mistaken, steals a little bit of trunk space, but if I'm not wrong, it offers about 135 liters of front cargo space, and many new things abound on the 911, on the new facelift 992. For instance, these headlights right here, which are completely new design. They look like something out of Alien, you know, the freaking spaceship from Alien, and they've integrated the indicators into the headlights. But most of the changes are super subtle, but they're found inside here, where instead of the analog tachometer that we had in the middle of the dash here, we have a full digital display, and we got this lovely F-16 fighter jet style drive mode switch beside the steering wheel, and that's about it. Of course, at the back we have a completely new taillight design. I'm trying not to slip on the water here, but as you can see, it's got a completely new design, and you can see the exhaust pipes are pulled a little bit closer together. It's just very subtle changes, because you know how Porsche likes to keep it understated. And this brings us to the pre-facelift, the 992 full stop. Not a period 2 afterwards, just a full stop. I, personally speaking, kind of like this design a bit better than the facelift. Oh, I just noticed. Is it just me, or does the 992.2 look a bit lifted? Oh, right, yeah. Could be because of the so it has a skateboard battery layout? I didn't do what?
Lift.
It's just lifted, huh?
Yes.
Okay. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, but I personally prefer the styling of the pre-facelift because it is less aggressive. It's more understated. It's more in line with Porsche's ethos, even though I know they're kind of changing it. And for a really stupid reason, growing up, Porsches were like a retired banker's car. It was the kind of car a stockbroker would buy after he finished 40, 50 years of service and sent his kids off to college. He would just let his hair down, go out and buy a 911. This feels more in line with that with that target market, while this is a bit more aggro, which is not a bad thing. It's just my personal preference is for a nice clean, silk bar sort of design. So for comparison, I just want to show you the interior of the 992. As you can see, it has the digital, it of course has digital gauges, but they're more reminiscent of analog. Gauges, minus the actual analog gauge in the center, which is your tachometer. And of course you've got the clock in the center. I need to go back and check, but the clock on the dash is just a staple on the dashboard, right up there. Yeah. The clock on the dash is a staple Porsche design piece. I am not sure if I saw one on the facelift. It is there as well. At least they didn't compromise on that. But man, that interior is just something else. Just beautiful, simplistic. And oh yeah, seeing that center console over there, I remember when the Panamera came out, there were buttons. It was like a freaking keyboard. Now they've just simplified it and made it this nice, clean piano black, which of course, without Apex Detailing Studios' help, is going to be scratched up within 2 months of ownership, given that it's piano black. I hope you enjoyed this little brief walk around of the Porsche 911 992 and 992.2 facelift. Again, thank you so much to Apex Detailing Studio, hashtag not sponsored, of course. And if you want to see more car content like this, please do not hesitate to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you enjoyed it. And if you didn't, let me know what I could improve in the next video. And have a lovely week ahead of you.